September 23rd, 2012, Sunday, 5:16 p.m. There's going to be a small campaign progress. Everything's moving along like a small locomotive. I'm assuming, I'm hoping Oliver is still working the website, though he did request payment that will be rendered to him after the 30th of September, because that's when I plan to open up my campaign depository. Uh, and everything in terms of my reading and research has been going along as it should. I think I found a place, like an apartment, but it's not. It's not. I'm cleaning. Okay, this is quick. I was, who's this person? I don't know, but a lot of these papers have my name on it. I want to read this thing I just found. It. Wow, this was written in 2005, 7 years ago. Since the terrorist attack on World Trade Center, America has changed indifferently. America took unresolved issues, put them on the side, and moved outward. Civil rights have been infringed by the illegitimate implementation of the Patriot Act. Airport security has tightened up, making it even more difficult and frustrating to fly. Since the 9/11, America has been going downhill primarily of its self-interest goals. Before and after 9/11, there has been no significant change for the advancement of poor people. They had little to they had little opportunity to advance, and today they even have a smaller chance of survival. Businesses are very competitive in the selection of employees, and even then they are trying to save every penny. Companies today, is, companies today are moving many aspects of their production to less developed countries, harming poor, hardworking Americans who need those jobs. More and more Americans fall into debt. Airlines are in huge debts, and even America as a country has the highest debt in the world. Our prison system is reaching maximum occupancy, and it won't be long until another privately owned prison opens up. America has the highest overconsumption in the world, and most of the products get thrown. Unfortunately, those are not the interests of America. The Patriot Act seems so harmless and insignificant because most Americans don't see its true power. Patriot Act grants power to law enforcement personnel, civil servants, giving them the right to do anything they want, as long as it's justified. No need to get a warrant to search and arrest, ability to detain anyone up to 24 hours without a reason. Congress never looked at the act, and there is confusion if indeed they even signed it, which is a requirement of amending an act. President Bush signed it, enacted it, media gave it a positive note, and no one questioned its validity. To my belief, the entire act is a contradiction to the fundamental acts of the United States Constitution. It is such a hassle going to the airport knowing your flight isn't in a few hours. You do this now to face a systematic searching of you and your belongings. Before you reach the metal detector, you must surrender your foot apparel to a search. After that's all done, you're boarded on a plane and you're surrounded by paranoid, overcritical focused Americans. It's all done in good nature, but there has to be another effective method to do this. It is a complete mess. In conclusion, I feel US must reform its government, including politics and foul play. America needs to address the current local social problems legitimately and correctly. The airline industry must reorganize their financial situations and their security methods and protocols. I feel America should be moving in a positive direction and serving as a role model to the world. An idea like that, an idea that like that will decrease all types of problems, including future possible international terrorist acts. Very well written. A few grammar mistakes, but my name's on it, so I think I wrote it. This is 7 years ago. There's a lot of stuff like that I have. Look at it. I guess I was very smart a while ago. Oh, but there's some fun stuff that I found. Uh, check this out. I don't know where I got this, but let's see if you can see this. This is like a little map of just some like Civil War stuff, like the gun, the rifle that they used, handcuffs, uh, some pictures of the people. Yeah, I think. And on the front is the map of the United States. don't know if you can see this, but oh, you see the Civil War. This is a pretty interesting map. It gives you like little dots where all the battles took place and all the major battles took place. Civil War was quite a war. I have so much of this stuff. I've kept impeccable records of my life on print. This too. Very, I don't know how I did that, but I did that. Now I have to all compile it and make sense of it and exchange. I reached out to somebody else today, a friend of an ex-girlfriend. I reached out to her. She's trying to become a teacher. She's about to graduate college. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get rid of the unions. And I think she understood why. I hope she understood why. But, I mean, at first it was like, you know, teachers are already getting paid nothing. And I understand that that's important that they're paid a little bit more, but the union kind of messes it all up. Now, obviously, I have an argument. I don't want to talk about it. Because this is just campaign progress. Everything's going to be a little different. This is just, I'm going to, you know, obviously, this is just going to be my personal stuff. That's that. I'm just sitting over there in the kitchen with a box. I'm just kind of organizing and throwing away some stuff that I don't really need, like newspaper articles and just various pamphlets that serve enough function. I'm finding a lot of, like, articles about depression and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I got that. There's a point where somebody got me a lot of research on that, but I never looked at it. Anyways, campaign progress update. Everything's going well. Just need to kind of get myself more situated in the base, and then spend a lot of my time reaching out to as many people as I can to volunteer their time into the campaign. This video I want to, well, I guess I'll upload. I made a video to a friend today because he got mad at me. I'll upload it a little bit later. Okay, adios.